Hi, everyone. I'm here with Rob Greenwood again. Rob, thanks for being with us.
Hey, thanks for having me, Steve.
Let's talk about an intermediate leg workout, just leg workout. So tell me what you would do in an intermediate workout. I mean, this could be a 20-year-old up to a 70-year-old or maybe even older doing intermediate workouts. So it's not an advanced workout, which means you're not a competitive bodybuilder. I mean, you're not a competitive power lifter or anything like that, but you're an intermediate uh, lifter. Let's just talk about what you would have or have someone do for their legs. How many days a week? What would you have them do?
Okay, I'm gonna have them, do the 3 to 4 sets. We're gonna start with, say, for example, leg press. We're gonna throw a weight on there, get warmed up, get the weight moving between 10 and 20 reps. I'm not gonna count so much. It's gonna be a warm up set. I'm gonna increase one more time from there, then probably increase one more time from there to hit that closest number to 10 we can, and do about 2 sets there. So altogether,
What would the exercise? What's the exercise?
leg press.
Okay.
Yep. So we're starting on the leg press. No crazy foot movement, top, bottom, whatever. We're just going to come shoulder width apart and keep it square. For advanced lifters, we could go on what the different movements of the feet are, if you slide it up or down, narrow or wide. But let's go about 4 sets, I was saying. A warm up set, about 50-60% intensity. Another warm up set, 60% intensity, just a little heavier. Then find a good set. We're going to do between 8 and 12, probably pretty close to that. Keep it simple, 10 number at a pretty high intensity, highest we feel comfortable pushing. That's going to be important to do 2 good sets there with 2 good warm up sets. We'll go on to the hack squat. I like the hack squat, or not hack squat, I'm sorry. The, the self spot machine for the squat rack. What do you call that?
Oh, the Smith machine.
Smith machine. That's what it's called, the Smith machine. Let's go there to keep the balance a little better. I tend to get a better pump on that as well, too. So we're going to do the same thing, about 4 sets there. Warm up, a little more intensity with a little heavier weight. Onto our last weight, do 2 sets there. After we knock out our leg press and our squats, we're going to go into some iso work. Probably do some seated hamstring curls. Now I like to do 3 to 5 sets for the iso work with a little more reps. We're going to go, we could go up maybe one time here, but keep roughly the same weight. First 2 sets, have it about, same 50 to 60% intensity, and 70 or 80 for the last 3. And we're going to shoot from 12 to 20 reps there. Does that make sense to you, Steve?
It does. Let's just explain to people what a Smith machine is because it's not free weights. So you didn't have any free weights in what you described so far. So a Smith machine just the bar goes straight up and down. Where if you have a bar on your back and you're doing squats, it's not going to do that. It's going to move more forward and back, which it's supposed to when you're doing a squat with a bar on your back. So the Smith machine is on rails kind of, and it goes only straight up and down, and it's got hooks. So when you stand up, you hook it, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Self spotter, it keeps me real stable. Definitely stable is the word I like for that. We'll go there to the seated hamstring curls. After the seated hamstring curls, we're gonna do the same thing, about 3 to 5 sets with the leg extension. Same thing with the weight. Keep a weight on for the first 2 sets. Pick it up a little bit for the last 2 to 3 sets as well. There. Then we go into here we got a lot of the standing calf raises where you throw it on your shoulders and do. I like to do 2 to 3 hard sets until failure. There, 12 to 25 reps, pretty low weight, get a good calf pump. That's A to Z. My workout for legs, intermediate.
So you're talking about a standing calf machine because there's a lot of ways you can do it. There's seated calf machines. You can even do them on a leg press, right? So you use our standing calf machine, which you stand up and you
Yeah,
do your
lock the
calves.
shoulders. Man, we got 2 of them here. Man, they're the best calf machines I've seen. Man, glad to have those things here.
Yeah, we got a new one in Carson that's where you're sitting down and your feet go out in front And I kind of like that one too. It's a selectorized machine. It works pretty good. But I also like seated calves. So you're going to do this one day a week, um, 2 days a week. How would you break that up? Would you vary it? Because I know we didn't talk about any other body parts. We're just talking about legs. How often would you do this?
If you did that one day a week, you're covering glutes, hamstrings, quads, calves pretty good. Um, 5, 6 days later, if need be, you could hit the same routine again. With proper recovery, just depending on you. I say you could attack that twice a week, or if you did it just one, you'll be perfectly fine.
So you could alternate basically twice a week, or you could do it every 5 days or something like that. And a lot of people don't like to do that because you're messing up your week. You're doing your legs on a different day every week. But now what we're talking about is going into some fairly sophisticated intermediate lifting techniques, bordering on more advanced, right?
Yeah, definitely. You know, uh, like I said, we advance. You could do the same stuff. Bring the intensity a little up, and then foot placement. Could really turn that same workout into an advanced workout.
Right. And of course, we can't even count how many other exercises you can do for your legs, from lunges to squats to step ups to whatever.
Yeah, definitely.
All can be mixed in there. Okay, Rob, thanks for being with us. Thanks for your input on intermediate leg workout, and we will talk to you next time.
Hey, thanks for having me.